What's up everyone, welcome back to Meathead Gaming. My name is Roland and today we're gonna be talking about gloves. Now gloves are expensive business when it comes to Counter-Strike, but sometimes they can add so much to the game. So that being said, let's find out what are my top 10 gloves in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Coming up at number 10 we have the Specialist Gloves Foundation. Now what I like about this skin is the grey and orange combination. And the grey also allows this skin to go very well with some knives and some skins that are available in CSGO. So I think this is a good choice if you're into orange skins and also grey skins. The good part about this skin is when it comes to price, it's on the mid to low tier. The field tested being around 260 euros, which is what I would get, the field tested one, or maybe the well worn one, which is 228. A few good knife patterns with which these gloves would go well, I think would be the vanilla skins, the black laminate skins, but also, and I think this would be the best combination, it would be the Damascus steel skins. It also goes very well hand in hand with the Asimov skins, so if you like an Asimov op or an AK or an M4, then maybe this is the glove for you. Now that being said, let's have a look on some skin combinations when it comes to this beautiful glove. Up next, at number 9, we have the Driver Gloves Overtake. Now this is a more stylish glove, hence the name Driver Gloves, and I think this pattern allows for a very nice color combination with some very nice knives such as the Lore, the Marble Fade, the Tiger Tooth, the Case Hardened, and the Stained. Personally, I like the best when this glove is combined with the Tiger Tooth, and an upside to this glove is that it's not that expensive. You can find a decent one field tested under 160 euros, and if you're limited with your budget you can go for the well worn one, which is around 134 euros. I think this is a stylish, simple, elegant and not so expensive skin, which you should consider if you're in the market for a glove. At number 8 we have the Sport Gloves Omega. I love how the black and yellow combine here, and also the pattern on the top of the gloves. I think it makes it have a different look, a special look. And the gloves go very well with some of the knives, such as the Tiger Tooth, the Lore, and also the black laminate. The possibilities are endless with this one, and also it can go well with some of the weapon skins. So I think overall this is a very good package. This is in the mid to high price when it comes to skin gloves, so that has to be considered when you want to get one of these. Now that being said, overall I think it's a beautiful skin, beautiful glove. It goes very well if you want to have a yellow loadout, for example, and that's why it's number 8 on our list. Up next, at number 7, we have the Sport Gloves Vice. Now this is one expensive but it comes with a good reason. I think the pink and the blue combination is very nice. Also the pattern on the top of the glove, again, like with the other Sport Gloves Omega, it looks different, it looks special, and it looks like it's molded very well. The blue, the black and the pink, in my opinion, look like a well thought mixture of colors. Now, when it comes to combining this skin, I think it's harder to find a good knife for this glove, but I think if you are into a good combination with the Vice, you cannot go wrong with the Fade, the Phase 1 and Phase 2 Doppler knives. At number 6 we have the Driver Gloves Crimson Weave. I love how clean these gloves are. I like the red and brown combination very much, and I also like the button on the lower part of the glove. I think it goes very well with the Slaughter knives, a little bit with the Crimson Web knives, but mostly the Slaughter knives. Yeah, that's it. It's a beautiful red glove. It's not that expensive. You can get a well-worn one for around 300 euros if you're patient, but if you want the higher end one, then things get quite expensive. But as I said before, the well-worn ones are looking very good, sorry. So I think it's not worth going much higher than that. Going up at number 5, we have the Specialist Glove Crimson Kimono. Now I think this is similar to the previous glove, but what sets this one apart is that the black and the red go very well, and if you are really big into skins and you can afford it, I think this is the best looking glove to go with the ruby knife. Now those are obviously way too expensive for common people like myself. But that being said, I think that's one of the best combinations that you have in this game when it comes to gloves and knives. Also, if you are relatively sane and you don't want to spend that much money on a knife, you can go with the Crimson Web, or you can also go with the Slaughter. So you have options, and this glove goes very well with red skins in a red loadout, so there you have it. It is on the expensive side, it's on the higher end when it comes to pricing. The field tested is 700 euros, and you're gonna go upwards really quickly if you want a minimal wear one or a factory new one. Coming up at number 4, we have the Moto Gloves POW! I love the way this looks. I like the cream color of the glove, accompanied by the red and orange colors, also with the brown knuckles. I think this is a beautiful glove. It goes well with all the orange skins. If you want to have an orange loadout, I think this is the perfect glove for it. And also it can go well with some vanilla knives, such as the Bayonet or the Stained knives. I think also the Rust Coat knives go very well on this glove. And if you want to have something special, I think that one of the Talon knives, such as the Slaughter, would go very well with this one because of the cream handle. So the colors would match very well, and this is a beautiful glove. If you can get a low float one, it's really one of the prettiest gloves out there. So that's it. Cracking down the top 3 is the Moto Gloves Spearmint. Now this is a beautiful glove. I think the light green goes very well with the white and the brown on the glove. But you're gonna kind of have to sell a liver to get a good shaped glove like this. The well-worn one is like 600 euros at least, and then the price goes up as the wear goes down. So minimal wear is easily $1,000 or euros, and the factory new one can go for multiple thousands. So okay, you got my point, right? It's a beautiful skin, but it's super expensive. And if you have a liver to sell, then it's all fine. But if you have another liver to sell, you can pair this bad boy up with a Gamma Doppler pattern knife. I think like any of them are good. There are 4 phases plus the emerald. Now obviously, I think the best suited would be the phase 2 emerald and the emerald. I mean the phase 2 marble fade and the emerald. But to get the emerald, you will have to sell your other livers, and then you can you can't live anymore. But you will have one sick Counter-Strike glove and knife combination. So that being said, I think this is a beautiful glove, but it's very expensive. So here it is. At number 2, we have the Driver Gloves King Snake. I love the combination of this. This is quite a realistically looking glove. The white and snake skin pattern on its back, I think they're a very good fit. Also the button, again, on the Driver Gloves in general, but on the button, the little button with the star, it complements very well the cream color that is in the palm of the glove. So I think this is a very nice looking skin, and it's not super expensive, I would say. I think you can get one, if you're patient, you can get a field tested one for 350 euros, and then if you want to go a little bit cheaper, you can, and you won't sacrifice the pattern very much. You can get a well-worn one a little over 300 euros, which is, I mean, you know, prices when it comes to skins are a relative term, you know, because you're paying for pixels. But comparing it to other high-end gloves, I think this is one of the cheaper ones, and it's definitely a very nice looking glove. Now that being said, I think a few good knives that you could pair up with this glove is the vanilla skins in general, but I think the Bayonet vanilla would look the best when it comes to the vanilla skins. Then you can obviously go with the black laminate ones also, because the pattern of the glove on the back of the glove goes very well with the pattern on the black laminate knives. Also another a little bit cheaper version would be the Damascus steel knives, and last but not least, the very underrated stained pattern. I think the stained pattern is a very underrated pattern. In my opinion, it looks decent, and it's really a lot cheaper than the other patterns. And at number 1 in today's top 10 gloves in CSGO is none other than the Pandora box. Now, I'm a big sucker for the purple color. Maybe that's why I chose this glove to be on the top spot on today's list. But I really think this glove looks beautiful. I'm not 100% sure about the blue pattern in the palm of the glove, but overall I think this is absolutely amazing. Okay, jokes aside, I really like how these look. I like the pattern. Overall, the sport gloves have some really nice pattern on the back of the gloves, but this one has a really nice color. I'm a big sucker, as I said before, for purple, and you can pair this one up with a lot of skins in CSGO, a lot of nice purple skins. But when it comes to knives, I have obviously two choices: a very expensive one and a cheaper one. Now you tell me which one looks better. There's obviously the Doppler Sapphire, which is all purple. It's a beautiful knife, but it's like thousands and thousands of euros. Or you can go with the Freehand, which also has a nice purple in it, but it's not that much purple like the Sapphire. And I think you already have enough purple because of the gloves, so in my humble opinion, I think you can pair this up with a Freehand and not miss a beat compared to the Sapphire, and you would be much healthier in your bank account if that is a consideration when you get these gloves. These gloves are super expensive. The battle scarred one is over 600 euros, and the well-worn one starts from 1,200, and it only goes upwards from there, guys. So it's a very expensive glove. If you pair it up with a knife, it's gonna be even more expensive. But I do think this is the prettiest when it comes to gloves. Now that being said, guys, I thank you very much for watching today's video. Let me know what's your opinion about gloves in CSGO. Which ones do you like, and what do you think should have earned a higher spot in today's video? Guys, from the best channel that nobody watches, for each and every one of you, thank you very much for watching. Again, hit that like button if you enjoy what you see, and if you would like to see more top 10 skins, top 10 videos, so on and so forth. I want to implement different types of videos into my channel when it comes to Counter-Strike. I don't want to limit myself just to what I already do. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that, and it'll help the channel grow, you know, because that's, at the end of the day, that's my objective with all of this work. So guys, have a lovely evening, a lovely morning, a lovely day, wherever you are, however you are, whenever you are, and I'll see you again next time. Until then, stay strong.